Hello again and welcome to Pearl Magazine. Chungking Mansions in Tsim Sha Tsui has always been a bustling place of commerce. Movies and books have been made about this famous building. One author called it the ghetto at the center of the world. In one film made by director Wong Kar-wai, it is a place where criminals organize their smuggling activities. Zella Chin finds out whether Chungking Mansions deserves its seedy reputation.
Let me show you the wonderful world of Chungking Mansions.
Yeah, thanks. Look excited.
I'll take you on this wonderful five senses tour.
Okay.
On a chilly February morning in Tsim Sha Tsui, Hong Kong-born ethnic Indian Jeffrey Andrews leads us on a tour of Chungking Mansions.
Chungking Arcade. But I'm going to show you the different ethnicities, religious groups, and the different shops.
How many people are here? How many different types of groups are here?
80 different nationalities, ethnicities, religious groups, different cultures. So
Where are they from?
usually from Middle East, Africa, of course, huge proportion from South Asia, so Indians, Pakistanis, Nepalese.
Chungking Mansions wasn't always a marketplace for ethnic minorities.
It was first Chungking Arcade in the 50s, and it was a circular kind of mall. And then it got taken over and then demolished, and then just became a high-rise residency back then. You know, Kowloon was not so developed. And then I think in the 80s and 90s, more of the Indian and the South Asian community started coming in to run businesses. Why? Because you had the mosques nearby, you had the Hindu temple nearby, people started to move into these neighborhoods, and it just became a plaza for us.
It's Friday, and for Muslims, it's a special day.
So what's so special about today?
Well, today is Jummah, which is like the holy day for Muslims. So like Christians have it on Sunday. So the mosque at around 1 is their main prayer.
Yes.
So 3,000 Muslim community will go pray, and afterwards they like to come in here and have a meal together. So it gets really packed.
Their day off, right?
It's kind of their day off.
So this is where you work?
This is where I work. Christian Action Center for Refugees. We've always been about, historically serving the Vietnamese boat era. So, our head office used to be right in the campsites. So our head office is still there in Choi Wan, but we've been here since 2003. And, we call ourselves Home Away from Home, and we do classes, activities. But I'm really proud to also introduce you to our amazing colleague, Uzma.
Hi, I'm Zella.
I'm Uzma. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Uzma comes from the refugee community.
Uzma heads a program called LEAD, Ladies Empowerment, Art and Development.
I have 60 ladies, refugee ladies and asylum seeker ladies, who I call them in our center, and we do all kind of art and craft classes. When you're here in the center, you feel that this is a safe place for me because you get to meet your own culture people, you get to meet your own ladies who are facing the same circumstances that you are going through, so you are not alone in that.
Uzma and her family are from South Asia. They left their home 9 years ago because they were being persecuted for their religious beliefs.
They break down the mosque, and sometimes they even burn the houses with people alive inside. My father was also being persecuted. He was sent to jail because of the religion, and then he said, you have to leave this country.
Her family traveled to China.
So we came through Lovu. They gave us the immigration entry to Hong Kong. And then I asked where to go. They gave us a map of a place, and they said, this is Chungking Mansion, your people live there, just go there. So it was around 12 o'clock. I think everyone around the MTR was busy and they were going homes. No one could stand to teach us, tell us where Tsim Sha Tsui is. At that moment, when I look at the map, it was all scribbled. And we came out from an exit and we saw a taxi driver, and he couldn't speak English. So we have to change many taxi drivers, and we arrive in Chungking in 5 a.m. in the morning.
Now, Chungking Mansions is very special to her.
Chungking Mansion was my first home when I came to Hong Kong, so it's very dear to me because I remember in the morning when I wake up, I came down for breakfast, I could see my own food, I could see my own people around me. So in a way, it was a bit safe for me.
Uzma's application for asylum was accepted last year. While she and her family wait to be assigned to a new country, she will continue working at the center and help other asylum seekers like herself. Jeffrey felt that people didn't understand enough of this special place in Choi. Then he came up with an idea of giving tours of Chungking Mansions during the protests in 2019.
On social media, one fine day, people put up, let's go and attack Chungking Mansions, the mosque, and South Asian people. In the end, me and my friends said no, so we're going to stand outside Chungking Mansions and provide water bottles and show them our ethnic minority hospitality. And that was a big turning point in Chungking Mansions. I think people then saw, oh, these are local people who speak Cantonese. We want to go in and check it out. And that's when I started the organized tours. So yeah, this is the diversity of shops that we have. This one is our, I would say, our supermarket. It's a Sikh-owned.
Sikh is a religion in India.
That's correct. In Hong Kong, sometimes people confuse Hinduism with Sikhism. But, you know...
What's the difference? What is Sikhs
Hinduism,
believe in?
thousands of gods,
Okay.
a lot of animal gods. Sikhism, they believe in a guru and his teachings, and there's a lot of, you know, ideals there. It is a really awesome shopping center, I would always say. You know, all our ingredients that you need for making a curry.
Oh,
You know.
very handy, yeah.
Yeah, people assume that Chungking is only South Asian folks, but it's not. This is one of the first shops in Chungking, 60 years of history, and it's a local Chinese-owned.
Oh, it's owned by a Chinese guy here.
Exactly,
Oh, wow.
and it shows the kind of
That's
diversity.
great.
It's a local sito where you can get anything from canned food to, you know, slippers.
Your local convenience store.
Your local
yeah.
convenience store.
And what do we have here?
And this is my all-time favorite. It's authentic South Indian food. To use your hands and eat a, you know, in Hong Kong you have leung song.
Yes.
In the South Indian experience you have chi lok song. There's like 5 to 6 different.
Instead of two
Exactly.
dishes, you have 5 to 6 dishes.
Hello, hi, sir, how are you? Good morning.
Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Good, good. This is a masala tea. So I want to show you.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
This the masala tea is very good. Good for health.
And why does he have to do that big pour?
Yeah.
The big pour to get more froth, and then also to mix the flavors well.
Oh, wow,
This is
fancy.
masala tea.
Oh.
For health. Please try.
Oh, thank
There
you
you
so
go.
much.
Thank you.
That's very nice of you. Thank you.
Sam was a chef at one of the hotels in New Delhi. A Hong Kong hotel magnate convinced him to relocate to the SAR. He opened a restaurant in Chungking Mansions in 2017. Sam is known for making South Indian cuisine.
Today I is making the South India, the rice pancake, the masala dosa. They're very famous, and the crisp and soft and smooth, and inside potato stuffing. So you have so many stuffing inside.
The dosa is eaten with sambar and tomato chutney. His wife manages the eatery while he works full-time at an upscale restaurant in Central.
The chicken sukka, so my wife is take care, my family restaurant. So morning I coming, so all I preparing little bit. Again I have the staff also, my wife also here, so take care. So I am going another place working.
He encourages his daughter to help with the family business because it's an opportunity to learn how to manage accounts and interact with different types of people.
Even he have time is coming and supporting. So many customers coming, so many ideas here in Chungking Mansion.
But in Chungking, there's a lot more to offer than snacks and food.
Cool. So let me take you to a very local barbershop for our South Asian community. So our guys like to come in here for a nice shave, facial.
Yeah, what's so important about facial hair?
Well, because a lot of South Asians grow beards because of religious reasons. So this is like one of our groups. This is KK, a good friend. And this is Mohammed, our very, very good.
Mohammed arrived in Hong Kong in 1997. He comes from a family of barbers. Chungking Mansions was an obvious choice for him to open a barbershop. He named the shop after his hometown in Pakistan.
Why I put the Chakwal International? Because Chakwal is my city name. I'm proud of my city. And secondly, international is mean for everybody.
In the last 10 years, young men have been requesting trendy haircuts.
The young boy is likes more stylish, the beard line and hair cutting, and a lot of people do the, mostly young and old people still want simple haircut, simple beard, and chef too.
Nowadays, Mohammed works at a consulate in the daytime and comes to Chungking Mansions in the evenings and weekends to meet with his customers. When Jeffrey was growing up, his parents warned him from going to Chungking Mansions. And he even got involved in gangs here.
So can people still get into gangs here and find prostitutes and get drugs here?
Well, I mean, there are still vice activities. You know, if you come here in the wee hours of the night, like at 2 or 3 a.m., there may be some elements of it. But, you know, I always tell Hong Kong people, you get that in Mong Kok, you get that in Yuen Long, you get that in Lang Kwai Fong. So it's a bit unfair that we're always easily targeted.
So is it safe to be here?
Absolutely. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is the most hospitable place, I would say, in Hong Kong. People greet you in the morning and say good morning. People ask you if you'd like to have a nice cup of tea.
The former troubled youth has now become an unofficial ambassador of Chungking Mansions. Jeffrey has big dreams for the future of the building and its people.
A lot of Hong Kong people used to never come into this building, but they do now. And I think they see this as a part of the Hong Kong story. This is a part of Hong Kong's social and cultural fabric. So I'm really hoping that the government and people who own this place would try and preserve it. You know, it is part of Hong Kong heritage now.
When we come back, why young people choose to embark in an online career that doesn't offer a stable income. Stay with us. Welcome back to Pearl Magazine. Influencer marketing research forecasts the value of KOL marketing platforms will reach almost $70 billion by 2029. With the continuing interest in influencer or KOL marketing, some young people in Hong Kong have jumped on the bandwagon to start their own online channels to promote products or to give reviews on eateries. Some of these KOLs even hire marketing agents to help manage their work. Alice Khan reports why these Hong Kong youngsters choose to enter an industry that doesn't offer a stable income.
Hello, I'm Mick. Today I'm here in Shao K1 Main Station East. Why? Of course, I'm on a snack tour. Let's go.
有一個好吸引嘅嘢，我想試下，係咩嚟咧？唔該，我想要個半份嘅無骨炸雞。
My channel shows people where to eat. I go to different places regularly to search for eateries. Then I tell my audience where they can find good food.
Mick is a jazz drum teacher. Since he wasn't too busy and had time on his hands, he would film videos and upload them to an online video sharing platform. He's been doing this for 3 years now, and his videos are popular.
I was just taking videos of my daily life, filming what I did, what I ate. Initially, I was thinking to watch the videos again when I'm old. But then some people watch my videos. They shared their experiences with me, saying, I visited the eatery you recommended. It's good. I was over the moon. Then I began my online video channel.
143有未啊？哎，即刻有喎，太好啦！啱啱好啊，最熱辣辣。
According to an online video sharing platform, Hong Kongers spend an average of 85 minutes watching videos. This platform offers 1,000 channels in Hong Kong. In the face of keen competition, Mick researches before filming. He watches different types of food shows to check out cuisine trends.
Initially, I thought I just needed to say something in front of the camera. Actually, viewers will know whether you have made an effort, whether you have done research, whether you were just saying rubbish. Shooting is creative work. You hope to receive good comments and appreciation from viewers. So you would work hard to improve your work.
Mick used to work 9 to 6. He had a regular income, but he wanted to try something new while he was still young.
Some people prefer a stable life, but I can't put up with that kind of life. I'm young. If I don't try different things, I will miss opportunities. When everybody is sleeping, I am editing. I spend 2-3 hours editing. Another 2-3 hours doing subtitles. And another few hours to create a photo. It's almost like regular office working hours.
Apart from overnight editing, he also needs to brace himself for the audience's judgment.
Some judge your look and say, "Why do you film yourself?" I've lost my appetite after watching you.
1, 2, 3, 4, go!
Now, Mick is focused on working as a KOL, key opinion leader. But the income isn't regular, so he also teaches drumming.
Yeah, okay. 快咗少少，但係。
My major source of income came from teaching drumming. Then YouTube brought me some income. But I can't survive with just the YouTube income. It can only cover transport fees and production costs. And I spend a lot of money on food. Money-wise, it's not proportional. But filming is so much fun. It's so satisfactory and joyful.
In July last year, a Taiwan survey on the dream job of Taiwanese millennials showed online KOL at the top of the list, above being doctors or civil servants. Here in Hong Kong, some young people are doing conventional work and working as KOLs at the same time. Some social workers say there is a growing trend that young people are doing a few jobs at the same time. They say over 15% of Hong Kong youth adopt flexible employment.
They're looking for flexibility in employment or work-life choices. They want to control the nature of their work, the work hours and location. KOLs, YouTubers, usually film their favorite topics. They edit and upload them online. It takes plenty of time, but they enjoy it and would rather opt for this kind of work.
Her video channel is called Jia. 3 years ago, Jia returned to Hong Kong after finishing her working holiday in Japan. She couldn't find a job during the COVID pandemic. Since she likes video games, she would do live gaming, post her photos online, and eventually people began following her. Today, she does a few part-time jobs and manages her own video channel.
The venue is decorated as a home. I feel myself playing video games live on a social media platform. Because the first anniversary of my channel is coming up. I will film related themes and upload those to social media.
Minasan, konbanwa. はい，今日我哋翻嚟直播啦。
Jia is live streaming as she plays video games. She talks to her viewers about the games. While she seems very relaxed, there are times she has to deal with verbal attacks while playing the games.
An audience member says something insulting, but I can't control it because it is in the middle of the game. Some audience members are very nice. They calm me down and tell that person to leave. No one will teach you how to do a live show. I just try new things out every day.
Hello， 大家好，我係
Agnes，咁今日咧同大家一齊開箱我嘅大版戰利品。
This 22-year-old influencer, Agnes, is marketing the products via her channel. Initially, she just filmed and uploaded some interesting video as memorabilia. Later on, she gained popularity and signed up with a KOL agency.
呢啲通常都係廠商寄俾我哋嘅 PR product，跟住我就會幫我哋影啲 IG story 咁樣。
I think filming is fun. I have so many opportunities ever since I worked as a YouTuber. Sometimes I do live in flea markets. I do enjoy it. If I work full-time doing the same kind of job, I would be stressed out or bored.
Hello， 我係 Agnes。Hello。
呢件係咪先？咁我哋今日咧參加你活動啦。
In an effort to become top influencers, some will work with a KOL agency.
When I'm on my own, I have to deal with everything myself, like shooting. I have no one to check the camera for me. It would help a lot if I have an agent.
2 years ago, Agnes hired 24-year-old Chloe as her agent. Chloe helps Agnes arrange events. Since they're about the same age, they became friends, and Chloe is very supportive of Agnes.
You probably can separate the role of KOL and agent. We work together to create different themes and provide tailor-made content to clients. She needs support whenever she works as a KOL. She has to try something new and make a breakthrough in creativity. Produce attractive content. Although the threshold for being a KOL is not high, actually it is very challenging because of keen competition. As social media is evolving, we have to adjust the changes.
These young KOLs work hard to become famous, but the social media landscape is changing fast, and staying ahead of the pack isn't easy. That's our show for this week. Join us on Pearl Magazine, same time next week. Bye for now.